The Manor of Obsession. Obsessed Quill. Chapter 1. The Girl in the Window. The manor stood tall and immaculate. Its polished marble floors gleamed under the glow of crystal chandeliers, casting fractured light across the vast halls. Every inch of the place spoke of wealth and power, from the expensive art that lined the walls to the heavy velvet drapes that blocked out the gray afternoon sky. Yet, beneath its opulence, an eerie chill hung in the air, a silence that felt less like peace and more like waiting. The servants moved quietly, their footsteps soft but eyes sharp and cold, like they were always watching, always judging. Even the butler, a tall man with a face carved from stone, followed her with a cautious distance, his gaze unreadable. It was as if the house itself was alive, breathing in suspicion and exhaling unease. She stood by one of the grand windows in the hall, her breath fogging the glass as she stared out at the manicured gardens. Outside, the world was gray and dull, but inside, everything was too perfect, too controlled. Her reflection looked back at her pale and fragile, a ghost trapped behind the glass. For days since her arrival, the manor's cold walls had offered no welcome, only silence. No one had spoken to her except the servants who delivered meals with stiff nods. But tonight was different. Tonight, her father had called her to dinner. The summons echoed through her mind, a summons she had not expected, and one that filled her with a strange mix of hope and dread. She didn't know what to expect. Would he finally see her? Would he speak to her like she was real? When she entered the dining room, the long mahogany table stretched before her, lit by flickering candlelight that cast deep shadows on the high ceiling. Her father sat at the head, his posture rigid, his eyes dark and tired beneath heavy lids. He looked like a man burdened by grief and regret, but there was something else, something colder, lurking beneath the surface. In his hand, he held a small velvet box. Slowly, he opened it to reveal a delicate necklace, its pendant shimmering softly, catching the light like a secret. "This was hers," he said, voice rough, almost breaking. "My daughter, the one I lost. I was blind to her. Too busy, always working, never looking up when she needed me. She died alone in that crash, and I wasn't there." He swallowed hard, his eyes not leaving hers. "I failed her, and now I can't undo what's done. But maybe I can give you what I couldn't give her. You're not the same, but you remind me enough." With trembling hands, he reached out and fastened the necklace around her neck. The cool metal settled against her skin, a heavy weight that felt both foreign and familiar. His gaze pierced through her, a mixture of sorrow, obsession, and something desperate. "You will wear this," he said quietly, "not just as a memory of her, but as a reminder that you belong here, to me." She looked down at the pendant, a small, intricately carved rose, the same rose her father's late daughter used to love. In that moment, she felt the manor's cold grip tighten around her and knew that this place, this man, would change everything. If you like the story, then follow the link down below for more tragic story and subscribe our channel.